Welcome to this short video on dividing decimals. So we can see for question number 1 here, we've got 12.3 divided by 0.3. Now if I write this in a fractional form like this, because this is what this means, we can see that the denominator, the number on the bottom, is a decimal. For this method to work, we need the bottom number to be a whole number. And the easiest way to change something with one decimal place into a whole number is to multiply by 10. Now, because of equivalent fractions, I want to keep these the same. I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by 10. So I've got 123 now, divided by 3. And now the bus stop method will work. Again, if you need practice on the bus stop method, watch one of the other videos on my website to do with dividing in the 4 operations. 3 into 1 does not go. So I do 3 into 12. There is no remainder, so it's 3 into 3, and that is 1. So my answer is 41. And remember, I don't need to put any decimal places back in like I do with multiplying decimals, because I made an equivalent fraction. I don't need to do any altering. Fantastic. So let's have a look at example number 2. So this should be 15.3 divided by 0.09. And we may see we can't divide by this number because the number on the bottom is a decimal. Now this time it has 2 decimal places, so I will need to multiply the top and the bottom by 100 in order to make it possible to use the bus stop method on. And that's going to be 1530 divided by 9. And if this is a good question like it is here, it will probably divide exactly without any remainders. Because remember, they're just testing us in these circumstances on dividing decimals, not necessarily very difficult multiplication or division sums. 9 into 1 does not go, so I do 9 into 15. 9 into 15 is once, and that leaves a remainder of 6. 9 into 63 is 7 times, and then not with no remainder, and 9 into 0 is 0, so it's going to be 170. And you can always check these on a calculator if you wanted to. Now I'm going to give you 2 to have a go at, and pause the video and have a go at these for me, please. That's the first one. So if you didn't get that, have a quick check of that method before you go on to the next one. Okay, so those are the answers to those 2. Now I'll just show you very quickly on that last one there, because that last one is a bit tricky with the decimal. Let's just see how we check it on a calculator, just for peace of mind, so we know how to check these answers. So all we'd do on a calculator is we would type the question in there, exactly like it appears. You can either use the fraction button or just type it in. I'm going to use the fraction button. 152.37 down to the bottom of my fraction, divide by 0.9, and we can see 169.3 is correct, and I can move on. Thank you very much for watching. See you again.